This is a playstyle. An attribute items in game are given, typically out of the player's control, that NFC 26 can determine whether a bronze card plays like, well, a bronze or prime freaking Ronaldo. So in today's video, with the FUT birthday promo upon us, the only promo ever to allow players to select the exact playstyles they want on these cards, I set out to answer one question. Can I take a brand new account from Division 10 all the way into Division 1 in only 50 hours during FUT birthday without spending any money? So after selecting my league, I saw that I wasn't even given starter packs, meaning that I couldn't complete any of the objectives available. The only way to progress further in my challenge was to enter into division rivals, where in my first game, it seemed like I could indeed progress. We have a chance here, and we have a goal! These two Division 10 kids had zero chance against me. Enzo Fernandez, and it's 2! I proceeded to score goal after goal against these opponents, forcing them to rage quit, allowing me to pick up my first victory. In my second game, a Division 10 kid did this to me. What was that? I put it down to luck and continued to play, leveling the game off of a penalty earned. It was taking me forever to score, but in the second half, I finally took the lead after a nice 1-2. I was then shown that perhaps it wasn't luck. Oh, I've conceded again, as it was a circus at the back. No way! These players are cheeks! I equalized late on, and in the final minute my opponent fumbled, causing them to lose the ball and get spun before conceding a winner against me. I'm never drawing with a Division 10 kid, but if I was struggling so much in a Division 10 game, it was only because this team is just too awful. We need to get some upgrades for it, as I believe that FUT birthday upgrades would significantly speed up my progress. I could get some in the SBC section, but all challenges were locked, as I had yet to do the intro to SBCs, which I swiftly did after. With all SBCs unlocked, the only one I could afford was the daily login, as it just costed 1 bronze. But after opening all packs back for completing the intro and login challenges, I added the best players into each position and found something big. Getting a FUT birthday player is massive. We can choose to put the best playstyles on them. This player pick could change everything for me. I had a problem with the objective though. No Serie A players in my club. I needed 4 of them in my team, a Liga F playmaker and a League 1 striker. I made a 200 IQ play. The other SBCs I could afford was the bronze and silver upgrades, where doing them allowed me to craft gold upgrades. This meant that I could get crappy but gold players that I could use to complete the objective. This should make it way easier. Oh, we have Giroud for the League 1. With an upgraded team, in my first game back in Division Rivals, it seemed like Giroud would make the objective a lot easier. Giroud! Let's go! That's the assist! Giroud scored a second after. In Division 10, he indeed made this objective too easy. Needing 12 League 1 goals, for once I was happy that kids in Division 10 don't leave no matter what sometimes. I scored 11 goals in this game, and with the domination bounty, shot right past Division 9. The bounty was available again, but this time my opponent rage quitted before I could complete it. I made it into Division 8, and while playing, completing objectives and benefiting from a coin boost earned just motivated me to keep going, completing the entire objective. Unexpectedly, while claiming the rewards, I just got a FUT birthday guarantee, meaning that once all objectives were claimed, I could create 2 beasts. Let's go! Come on, give me Messi from this! Dante's not bad! Final play pick! I'm really happy with Dante! I opened all objective packs earned leading up to the FUT birthday guarantee, which were trash. I was hoping the FUT birthday pack would go differently. It said, don't be the same one! Our backline's just been completed! I added intercept and anticipate plus to Dante before going with the best white defensive playstyles. The playstyle pluses had a 5-day cooldown. For this reason, I just gave Yamick all white playstyles, as they had no cooldown. I now had 2 FUT birthday cards. I needed a lot more to really supercharge my progression towards Division 1. I've got to get this player's PC done. There were FUT birthday SBCs. To complete any of them, I had to fill out squads of high rated players. Crouch's most expensive squad required was 88. I could barely build an 83 rated squad, but with content refreshing, I could do my menu grind up to gold cards again, this time using the golds to do player picks that provided me with slightly higher rated players. Having collected a team of the week already, I could now complete one of the 3 83x14s you were limited to per day, and this pack could be massive for getting high rated players. A team of the week at least? No, it's a gold card. We don't need a centre back. After this pack provided fodder, I needed more to get FUT birthday players through SBCs, but couldn't afford any upgrade packs. I had this idle pack where I chose Hamano, as she had the best playstyles and she would become okay with the Evo. Upon looking at the objective section, I saw the Fiesta tournaments 1 and 2. With less than 3 hours to play in them, winning them could earn me tons of packs that could reward high rated fodder to do FUT birthday SBCs, but more importantly, they rewarded guaranteed FUT birthdays. To get all, I had to win both tournaments, but I had to win tournament 1 to play in the second. My team was cheeks, and therefore eligible to play in the first tournament, where it was of utmost importance we could win. Finesse Hamano, let's go! I was a man on a mission. Iago, nice, let's go. go. One more goal forced the rage quit and I earned more stats on Hermano. With our new team consisting of the best items pulled thus far and an objective loan, while it was still looking awful, but it had enough within it for me to make the finals of the tournament. Due to the bonus objective, a win here is where I'd get 2 guaranteed food birthdays, but this game was back and forth early, where determined I managed to regain the lead after dropping it. Scoring again would give me a cushion. Nice Mbappe! I should sail smoothly to victory here, I thought, but then I conceded again before having to score to restore my cushion in the second half. Surely now I wouldn't drop the ball. This game is so random. The game was weird. It felt easy to score but also like I couldn't do anything to defend. Our team was bad but we managed to win the finals with a 2-goal cushion. 2 player picks were now earned, but winning Fiesta Tournament 1 unlocked 2. Along with the max 88 pick, the bonus objective pick this time was uncapped. On top of this, the bonus completionist objective would reward an uncapped 1 of 4 88 plus pick, meaning that with the items in packs, winning tournament 2 would be massive. The restrictions broadened. This was a problem for me because I could use my best team before either way. You also had to win tournament 1 to even play in tournament 2, so team quality was not the only aspect of my opponents that increased moving into the second tournament. We might need upgrades. This game was the definition of a stalemate. I was just missing that little bit to score, and Dante combined with Yamik just had enough to hold my opponent out, but I was a man on a mission. Late into the game I broke the deadlock, after which an improved Hermano gave me a cushion. The game was won, but in the final minute my opponent did do this. Yeah, we're gonna need them upgrades. That was round 1. I needed reinforcements and so claimed all tournament rewards earned so far. The first out of the 2 picks was bad but still improved my team, and I was down to my last one. Aubameyang! Final pick? Okay, I'll take an 89. I kitted Oba out with playstyle pluses as I could see him staying more long term, and then Grosso with only base playstyles. I now essentially had an endgame level striker, but he had to prove it as I went down first in my next game. A penalty earned allowed me to equalize before Mbappe then gave me the lead. Aubameyang was having a slow start and my opponent managed to level things late on. As late on as it could get, Aubameyang scored the winner and we progressed. Narrowly, we progressed right through to the finals, where finding a game took forever, and so with the time on the objective, I knew that when I did find one, I needed to win it. I also knew that my opponent would be as skilled as they come, and so I had to take my chances. Aubameyang, let's go! I was a man on a mission. Nice Aubameyang! He came alive. One thing about him was that he just didn't miss. Nice Aubameyang! I strolled to a victory in the finals and now had 3 foot birthday player picks to open. The first and second were both mid while still being upgrades, and the third should be the final and best one. I've revealed all! Aubameyang again. Oh, a 90! Pepe! I chose Pfeiffer. New foot birthday team is here, let's get some of them. At the start of this day, I had the chance to, thanks to all the packs acquired from the tournament objective. I wouldn't hit just yet, but did get a team 1 player from the guarantee at the end. I crafted 2 of the refreshed 83x14s for this day and got my first taste of the new team. Okay, we have a foot birthday packed. Oh, insane Fada, that's massive. A Leverkusen card. Fada. The second upgrade was good for Fada and gave the team of the week I needed to do the third, which could have hardly been worse. We could do with a centre back that gets Kim, a left back, a right back, and in general just came throughout the team. I want to be able to link her. With the dust settled in our team, I now had clarity on my upgrade path. I want this Bernardo Silva. Based on our team, these 2 upgrades will be the smartest decision. It took a lot of time to add playstyles to the new additions, but before starting Bernardo, I did see that through a new objective, I could get a team 2 player pick for a free foot birthday. The team was upgraded significantly since the last time we played in Rivals, and so I entered into this mode to see how far I could now take it, where the run I would go on was defining, and this player seemed to get better by the day. Aubameyang, the speed is insane. Let's go. All players on our team now could have an impact. Got a little finesse. This is too easy. Yep, he's right out. Games in Division 7 remained too easy from here. I had no issues completing the objective, all while progressing Konate's Evo and collecting qualification points. Before I knew it, I breezed into and also through Division 6. Just having players who could move faster, connect passes, and finish more consistently meant that I had enough to earn a promotion opportunity to the halfway point in this challenge. Teams in Division Rivals were starting to ramp up in quality significantly, but I wasn't showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. Mbappe, let's go Mbappe! With the way it functioned, my team was proving a theory that I had correct. Aubameyang, with randoms, we're taking down big teams. The theory being that even if I just had random players with the right playstyles, I could take down any team. After taking down this opponent's one, I was halfway done with the challenge. I continued cruising through it, shortly after earning a promotion opportunity to Division 4, where I scored 4 goals before my opponent only scored 2. I was going all the way to Division 1 on this push, I thought, but as the game grew, I was shown that I couldn't have been more wrong. Bro, Oh, come on. Suddenly, later into this game, I just couldn't score anymore. My defense really started to become an issue. No way. I couldn't believe what was happening. No, I'm losing. Against higher level opposition, having a midfield that lacked playstyle pluses meant that I was having a tough time to create. Even worse, they couldn't assist the defense that well, and having gold cards with no playstyles in general in the back line meant that I just could not stop conceding. No way that's through. Konate. Oh my god, it was only due to luck that I got a chance. Aubameyang, we get lucky. Let's go. Aubameyang killed the game late on. We win, but it's clear. Against the better players and teams, we're definitely going to struggle with ours. I had to get upgrades for my team, and with the options available, knew specifically who to. I did my daily menu grind to get more fodder for the player SBCs up to player picks, where we were thrown a lifeline. This might be interesting. The very next pick was for sure. No way, this is absolutely insane. The rest of my player picks were mid, but after opening all of them as well as any objective packs, I added the 2 American players into the team. I cannot believe what just happened, and it was time to get even more upgrades. I started completing Bernardo Silva squads, opening the tradable packs I got back each time to make coins, but after only completing 2 of them already, I ran out of fodder. I spent coins to get playstyle pluses on Pfeiffer, allowing me to get more white ones on her as well, before adding playstyles including playstyle pluses to Keown, our new centre back. I was completely out of coins now. The team wasn't much better than it was the last time we played in Rivals, and I needed more resources to acquire all the upgrades I targeted, as doing so would solidify my team for the push to Division 1. Remember those qualification points? This is where they came in massively. It's time to enter into the Champions Finals. Let's redeem entry. This is by far the most rewarding mode in the game, and with my time left, my only hope to get the resources for team upgrades. The goal is going to be 12 wins. You get 2 player picks here. I entered into my first game where my opponent had Ibabo. Thank God they disconnected, although that game already meant a lot for my run. In my actual first game, things started off a lot better. Frimpong, let's go Frimpong. But players in this mode all knew how to play. No way. Aubameyang scored to re-establish our lead before Mbappe extended this lead, resulting in our opponents leaving. We get the winning going. It was so important we kept the winning going, but in just my second game, I faced a sweat. This was the theme of my Champions Finals campaign. We're getting it on a counter here, finesse, and that's obviously a goal. Finding that Ibabo in game 1 already told me that my matchmaking was going to be spiked during my Champs campaign. I was down by 2 goals in this game, but winning every single one was so important due to how game-changing the rewards could be. Oba gave us some hope before Mbappe chimed in with one of his own. I wasn't going to go down that easily. Oh, let's go Aubameyang! I scored 2 more from here, and it was smooth sailing till the finish now, I thought. But I was wrong. My opponent scored not 1, but 2 goals very easily, and the lackluster fullbacks in our backline were proving to be costly. I started to struggle to score and needed someone to step up to secure the win for us. Let's go Foodie! I won this game before facing another switch in my next, and only winning by 1 goal, playing time at the end to secure it. In game 4, I went down by 2 goals first before needing to make a comeback. This was becoming a theme. I made the comeback and narrowly won the game 5-4 before once again going down by 2 goals in game 5. It was exhausting having to fight so hard for my goals and having a defense that just gave goals away to my opponents as if I had R9 at striker. I suffered my first loss. The glitch should be gone now. Hopefully matchmaking becomes normal. Guess what? I went down by 2 goals first in my next game again. I have to cut myself some slack here. My matchmaking this weekend was ridiculous and everybody seemed to just have insane teams. It was nice to see a few people using Pfeiffer, but I picked up my second loss in game 6. Camavinga was improving as I played, but the losses kept coming as well, as my centre backs did not have any support from the fullbacks, and when trying to break my opponent's defenses down, I saw just how important that was. When Camavinga's entire Evo was complete, he became competent and I needed him to be. With 1 game left, I had 10 wins, and while my goal was out of the picture, a win here would still significantly improve my reward. It was of course not going to be easy though. R9. The game was back and forth initially with us controlling possession. I needed to make sure I did something with it though. Aubameyang, let's go, we score! Scoring seemed to be an issue for me and I wouldn't throughout the remainder of the half. I was holding on well defensively, but then my opponent countered and got a cutback opportunity. It's gonna be a goal. The first half ended 1-1 and the second was a stalemate. An incompetent Cam made creating chances tough, but at least we were holding on defensively and the game looked set to go to extra time. But late into it, when I tackled my opponent with my press, they kept the ball before passing in my player's path, but the ball bouncing to one of theirs. My defense was now misplaced and their R9 needed to miss, and there's nothing you can do. I had to settle for 10 win rewards. My picks were decent and could rake in coins, and my objective packs allowed me to collect more fodder. My tradable team of the week pack boosted my coin balance after. Let's get a fullback here, come on! She's not making that starting 11. The 2 tradable packs that I opened after also were good for coins as a result of special items pull. Final pack now, come on! Yes, a foot birthday! At another club, so just sent all contents to the transfer list. Add to the objectives to unlock market access in order to list all tradable items. I started the final day off by doing a massive menu grind up to player picks before listing all items pulled right throughout the video. As I opened the player picks, coins were rolling in, and by the time I had opened all player picks, already I could make a long awaited addition. Finally, we've gotten a massive upgrade to our team in Bernardo Silva's foot birthday item. Doing my 83x14s meant that not long after, I could add Rio into the team as well. I now needed fullbacks and chemistry. The only foot birthday that we could afford was Ike Nuri. I gave him Bruiser Plus for free but had to purchase Intercept. I then gave Bernardo and Morton Playstyle Pluses where I could do theirs for free. At fullback, I could only afford poor League 1 options or an icon. I needed 2 more Women's Soccer League and 1 more Prem player to get full chem on those items, and therefore went with the icon. Because of the fact that our goalie was from Marseille, Oba had full chem, and my only League 1 player off chem was Dante. By signing a Brazilian manager, coaching in the American Women's Soccer League, my entire team actually had full chemistry, and with overpowered foot birthday players all over, was set for the final push to Division 1. This push went better than expected initially, and it needed to. I was winning game after game with our team consisting of the best playstyles on each player per position. Before I knew it, I had a promotion opportunity to Division 3 which I won dominantly, and not long after that, an opportunity to get into Division 2 where once again I had no problems winning at all. It was in Division 2 however when games started to become a lot tougher and we slowed down. It took longer for me to win, and while I would earn the promotion opportunity, I was not confident I could win it first try. But with my time left, most likely needed to. If I could win, I would complete my challenge. Come on, we can do this. Early on, it seemed like we couldn't. No, we're gonna concede. Cut back. I got close to equalizing with Pfeiffer, but if things were going to get better, they would get a lot worse first. No way. I kept getting close to scoring, just not quite close enough. Aubameyang far post. No! I needed some composure. Rio! Nice Rio! Another goal would tie the game. Aubameyang near post. Nice Aubameyang! We were now playing with all the composure we needed. Aubameyang! Nice Aubameyang! Early in the second half, Aubameyang! What a goal! From this point, we proceeded to score goal after goal against this opponent, and at the end, the result meant that during foot birthday, by just having the right playstyles, this was possible. Let's go! We've made it into Division 1. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy one of these ones, so go ahead and click on any of those videos to watch them.